again with sombrero and everything. Okay, my apologies to all of you because of a few stupid errors I made in the first video. In the first place, I must say that it was not exactly an Autoland because I disconnected manually the autopilot about 400 feet. But today, for sure, we are going to correct that. The other error I made was to exceed flap speeds. Of course, I know about the existing of flap speeds. But you know, trying to film myself and at the same time making the flight both in a hurry doesn't mix. And that's the reason why I overlook the normal landing configurations. Today we will make a nice stabilized approach and especially a greased landing to again satisfy my very angry Prodeo captain instructor. He never liked to mention his name. Hello to all my Ready for Pushback friends. Finally, after many requests by a few Ready for Pushback enthusiasts, I was able to spend some time to try giving you a demonstration how to perform a Autoland on our virtual 747-200. Remember, I'm not an airline pilot and I never in my life did appear as to be one. I just work as a visitor guide in a retired theme park Boeing 747-206. So, if I may make some mistake, my deepest apologies from now on. For the demonstration, I have chosen the beautiful island of Curacao, Netherlands Antilles in the Caribbean. We will take off from a very close situated sister island, which is Aruba. The distance between Aruba and Curacao is only 64 nautical miles, flyable in about 17 minutes. Aruba runway is 11 and so exactly also the Curacao runway, 11. Aruba VOR is 113.8, Curacao VOR is 116.7, and the Curacao ILS frequency is 111.9, 111.9. Okay, here we go. Take off from Aruba. Climb to flight level 90. During the climb, turn a little bit right to intercept radial 117. Takeoff thrust time. V1, VR.
Yes, sir.
Positive climb, gears up. IS hold. Climb thrust. Now that we are climbing, let's start programming our navigation radios and master control panel for the Autoland at Curacao. Curacao Hato ILS frequency 111.9 in the active side of navigation radio number 1. In the navigation radio number 2, we enter the Curacao VOR frequency 116.7 in the active side of navigation radio number 2. And the ILS frequency 111.9 in the standby side of the same radio number 2. On the master control panel we programmed the Curacao runway approach course of 111 in both the number 1 and number 2 course windows. The moment we are about 30 miles DME out, program your descent from 9,000 to 2,500 inbound to Curacao. If you look on the DME windows, you will notice that on the right window, the 116.7 VOR frequency gives us about 30 nautical miles from Curacao. And on the left DME window, we have no reading yet about the ILS distance. So we just continue till capturing the ILS reading. The moment we see the ILS reading on the left DME window, we change on the NAV2 radio the VOR 1167 for the ILS frequency of 111.9. Next we must watch carefully now is the CDI needle in the HSI. The moment this guy starts to move means that we have captured the localizer signal. When that happens, switch the mode selector to ILS, slow down your speed to 174 knots and select flap 10. And now our attention for the glide slope needle. The moment he starts moving downwards, select flap 25, lower the gears and slow down to final approach speed. Set auto brake to medium, arm the spoilers, set the mode selector to land and engage autopilot B to command. You're supposed now to be on both localizer and glide slope let down. So let's do now the final checklist very quick. Before landing check: ignition, flight start, cabin sign, on. Speed brakes, on. Gear landing lights, down in green. Flaps, 25, green light. Hydraulic system, set. Before landing checklist complete. If everything has been well programmed, then you're supposed to just sit and watch the auto landing. The only thing you're supposed to do now is hit the reverse key on your keyboard, F2, till the speed reaches around 80 knots.
$400. $300. $200. $100.
Minimum.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Assuming you did a nice job landing the big and heavy bird on the Curacao runway, just turn right, taxi to the ramp and say hi to all my amigos on the island. Like Elton Santiago, Angel van Gelden, my son Jose Luis, Bailey van der Kolk and others. So, I hope I have contributed a little bit with this demonstration of how to land a 747-200 virtually, of course. Thanks for watching. Bedankt voor het kijken. Dankie, Pamira. Gracias, Pavera.